All right, let's go through this question. Let's pull it over. And thank you for the question. Questions help everybody. Hopefully everyone understands that whenever you have a question about any math concept or anything that we're doing, I guarantee somebody else has the same question, or it'll help you later as you need to understand it. So this is the question. This is one from MyLab Math. It says a point P on the terminal side of angle A, evaluate the 6 trig function, blah, 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 blah. All right, so the way you do this is a great question. This is one of the types of questions that we're going to start with when we get back from our break. So let's draw an XY graph. It says the terminal side ends at 2, -9. So I'm going to go over 2 units, go down 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hope I can count by right here. 2, -9. All right, and what we want to do is draw a right triangle in that quadrant. Something like this. Okay? And basically what they're telling you is that you're evaluating the 6 trig functions with this angle ending up in this quadrant. Well, what we're looking for, technically, we're going to put a theta here, and we're going to draw a triangle. Well, we already got a triangle, so we need to write what's the length of our sides. Well, this side here is obviously 2. This side here is obviously 9. We got to find this missing side. Okay? And then we're just going to evaluate our trig function. Sit. So to find that missing side, I'm just going to use our friend Pythagoras. 2 squared plus 9 squared equals unknown squared. We'll call it C. That's going to be 4 plus 81 equals C squared. 2 squared is 4, 9 squared is 81. Add those, 85 equals C squared. C is equal to the square root of 85. Okay? So, if this will break down, try to break it down. I don't think it will, but let's test it. I'm going to go 85 and look for a number that will divide into 85. I believe it's 5. I see that'll definitely work. Let's see, 5 goes into 8 once, 3, that's 7. So it goes into 17 times. So 85 is 5 times 17. 17 is a prime number, so there are no pairs. So this is your value. It's going to be square root of 85 because it won't simplify to a simplified radical. Now it's easy. In this quadrant, sine, just think about it. In the first quadrant, it's positive, positive. In the second quadrant, it's negative, positive. Third quadrant is negative, negative. That's just the order pairs, and I can write a negative. And in the fourth quadrant, it's positive, negative. And remember, your order pairs are cosine, comma, sine. So in this quadrant, sine is the y value. The y value is negative. So my answer, whatever it is going to be negative. If it was cosine, my answer will be positive. If it was tangent, it would be a negative divided by positive because tangent is sine divided by cosine. It would be negative if it was tangent. So you need to understand that. So we're just dealing with sine here. So the way you find sine, I'm going to say sine of theta equals, if I'm looking at this triangle, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite in this triangle here is 9. Hypotenuse is square root of 85. That's your answer. The whole thing is going to be negative. Because remember, sine in this quadrant is negative. And now, but you can't leave it like this. You have to rationalize. The way you rationalize this, you're going to multiply by square root of 85 over square root of 85. Which is 9 square root of 85 over, on the bottom, Same radical times the same radical. Whenever you do that, your answer is going to be just 85. And then you would simplify this if you could. Remember, it's negative, so the answer is negative, and then that answer. That's it. That's all you got to do. At least for that one. That's why evaluating the 6 trig functions is so important. Hope that helps. All right. See ya.